Well, you can just imagine I was in Europe thinking about this keynote and visiting all these great customers. And as I said, I had this great visit to Coca-Cola in Berlin, and they've got these gorgeous offices. And if you have a chance to be in Berlin, you really should go and visit Ulrich and his team, because what they are doing is awesome, and their office is just beautiful right on the river. But they're, the revelation I had when I was there was that everyone is building mobile apps. And we're all going mobile, we know that these are the next generation computers, and that we have to get everything running on these devices as fast as possible, all of our enterprise apps. And for me, I run my whole business from my phone. You know that. I don't even travel with a computer. I haven't now for years. And it just forces our employees to think about how are we going to get our technology running really well on a mobile device. But it's not enough. It just isn't enough. We have to go faster. We have to go faster than ever before, because we have more apps to convert and more apps to move over. And it's just clear as day to me that we need to build mobile apps faster. And the only question is, how are we going to do that? Well, it was the Coca-Cola that inspired me. And so not only did I ask Ulrich to come, but I really wanted to profile the whole company so you could get a vision for the future of mobile. Well, let's take a look inside Coca-Cola Germany.
If you ask me what have changed the most for me in the last 4 to 5 years, is that today I run most of my business from the phone. I say that the most dangerous place to make a decision is in the office. You need to make the decision where the customer is, where suppliers, where the employers is, and this new way of doing business allows you to take the decision exactly at the point where it matters. In the past, it was bigger companies that outcompeted smaller companies. I think that's history. Today, the fast companies outcompete the slow companies. So for this organization to transform, there's 4 things we really have to do. Get much faster. We have to work on collaboration, connectivity, and scalability. And all of that in a mobile context. And there, Salesforce has been a fantastic partner and a great help for us.
If you really want to provide your customer with an omni-channel engagement, you have to make sure that everyone knows everything about your customer. And this is only possible when you have a fully connected platform which really enables information exchange instantly.
We have been elsewhere around the world and we've seen a lot of great systems, but they were not 100% connected. So what we found with the Salesforce platform is that we can absolutely see everything at the same time.
Since everything is interconnected on Salesforce1, we can share information very easily. Everyone knows what's going on with the customer right now. That's very important for us.
We call it connecting the dots. So if there's a delivery that's gone wrong, immediately the customer will see it, the sales rep will see it, the distribution manager will see it, and I will see it.
The cloud helps us to add functionality when we want it. That's where Salesforce comes in as a rich platform for us.
It gives us the agility we need, so it has given us back the speed.
It's like a big toolbox. And out of the big toolbox, you can build individual, but very fast, your application for every department in your company. For sales, marketing, for service.
We are only limited by our own ideas right now, not by technology anymore. And that's why we choose Salesforce.com as our primary hub for mobile applications.
What makes me really excited about this is what it does for us internally, but also what it does for all of our customers. So when the sales reps go out today, they can press location and up pops every single outlet geocoded around them, and they can make a survey at that very moment.
Is there a cooler? Do we have all the promotional materials in place? Are all our brands available? All these things you just go through, and the app is organically helping you to do that job. In the past, it was like, you're doing the survey and you get the results back a day later when the backend did the calculations. But with our new mobile app and Salesforce in place, this number is being calculated immediately.
We have literally billions of transactions every day. And with the Salesforce1 platform, it really doesn't matter whether it's on a loyalty app, or whether it's on what we call the Manager app, or whether it's on Chatter or Salesforce1, everything is connected, collaborative, and mobile. We're just getting faster, and it totally excites me. You know, in Coca-Cola, everybody either sells or helps to sell Coca-Cola. And that means that everybody needs to have that customer in the center of everything they do. It's been a fantastic journey so far, and I think it's a very important time in history to have a great brand coupled with great technology. We are onto something very, very special. Some could call it a secret formula.
All right, well, thank you, Ulrich, and it's an amazing story. You know, it was just last year that we introduced you to Salesforce1, and the adoption that we've seen with this product has been awesome. And we called it Back to the Future because with Salesforce1, we had to be able to bring all of the work that you had done in Salesforce, all your applications, your metadata, your schemas, your visual force into the mobile world. And you've taken that full on through our APIs, through the 4 million apps that you have built, the 84,000 companies now using Salesforce1. We couldn't be more excited with the progress. But I think it's crystal clear when you hear Ulrich and you go and talk to all of you that there is still a huge gap. We have to be going faster. We have to be building these mobile apps faster, and we have new mobile devices coming. We all know that next year we're all going to be, all of us are going to be wearing watches, and everything's got to work. And so we're working harder than ever to build a next-generation platform to unify all these capabilities. Now, we've already introduced you to Wave. Now we have a second major product announcement for you today, and that is Salesforce1 Lightning. Okay, that was the only special effect we could afford after the Beach Boys. And I'll tell you what, to really do justice to Salesforce1 and Lightning, the person who introduced us to Salesforce1 last year, please welcome my co-founder, the one and only Parker Harris.
Hurry up, Mark.
Please welcome Lightning Man.
You know, you're blowing my secret cover. I had a secret identity. You weren't supposed to say who I was.
Come on up here, Parker. Come on up here. Please welcome Parker.
You know, Mark, I do a lot for you. I just want you to know that.
Thank you, Parker.
Could you hold my
Now,
my
wait.
lightning
First
rod?
of all, tell us.
You're speechless. The power is amazing.
No, this outfit is completely appropriate for San Francisco, #1.
You're ready to Comic-Con?
You're ready. Number 2, I would just say, how are Professor X and Wolverine doing?
Well, they're fine. They're fine.
Okay, good.
They tend to get a little warm, though, I find.
Okay, very good, very good.
Yeah.
All right, well, Parker, congratulations on the reveal here of Salesforce Lightning.
Thank you.
And will you please give us I'm going to get the lightning sword. Okay.
Be careful with that, would you?
I will. All right. Please welcome Parker.
Thank you, Mark. All right. So thanks, everyone. You know, this is a little bit of a silly outfit, but the point I wanted to make was I've had all these superpowers, and you know what those superpowers are? Is all of my developers. I have some of the best developers in the world who have built Salesforce1, the mobile application you saw last year, but you guys don't have those superpowers. You don't have those developers to build the application for you. And that's what Lightning is all about. The next version of the Salesforce1 platform has Lightning in it. Let's look at the platform for a second, what we've already given you. We've given you Force.com and Heroku and Wave that you just saw. How about Wave? That was pretty incredible, right? Great new addition to our platform. Of course, you have all the APIs. We promised we'd be API first. We gave you Salesforce1 Mobile, and it was all API first. You have all those APIs. And of course, you have all of your customer data together. All of it in one place, your sales data, your service data, your marketing data, your analytics data. But what you don't have that I'm giving you is Lightning. And Lightning is 3 things, okay? Number 1, it's the tools you need to build those mobile applications lightning fast. Components that we're going to show you, a framework to build your own components, and a visual builder to put it all together. And then once you build those applications, where are you going to run them? Are you going to have to figure out iOS and Windows 8 and Android? No, my superpowers, my developers are going to do that for you, and you're going to run your applications right inside the Salesforce1 mobile application. And Lightning is number 3, a new user interface. You saw it on the phone last year. You loved it on the phone. We're bringing it to the tablet in November. Next year, we're going to bring it to the desktop. How about that? Would you guys like it on the desktop? Yeah. And even watches, even wearables. We're going to have it wear will.i.am's watches, for example. You'll see that tomorrow. But let's take a look in more detail at the tool set, the power that we're giving you. We're giving you components. You know, I gave you that mobile application. Our developers built it for you last year. You thought it was an application, but it wasn't. It's a full platform underneath it. And what we've done is we've cracked the top off of that application, and we're giving you the platform. We're giving you all of these components out of the box for you to build your own applications. And if you want new components, you're going to be able to build them yourself with a framework. And then when you want to put it all together, what are you going to do? Are you going to write some code to put it all together? You could, but we're also giving you a visual builder that I'm going to demonstrate in a second, that you can put it together like Lego bricks visually to build your own applications. And then when you run them, as I said, you're going to be able to run them on the Salesforce1 mobile application. New release coming in November, even better than before. It's faster, it's fast as lightning, even better UI, new applications inside it. You're going to love it. But as I said earlier, we've already done the hard work for you. It works on the Android devices, it works on Windows, and it works on iOS. All of that is done for you. And then once you have those applications running and you love it on the phone, you're going to want to run it everywhere, right? You want to be able to choose how are you going to run it. So it's also about the new Lightning UI. The UI that was on the phone will be on the tablet. We're going to take advantage of all that real estate, all the extra real estate on the tablet. And then on the desktop, you want to have more on the desktop. We're going to let you build your UI. We're going to give you UI, the Lightning UI on the desktop. And to bring it to life, I want to tell you a story that you saw in the video about our customer, Coca-Cola in Germany. It's an amazing story. They were going out to their retailers, which are their customers. They distribute Coke. And they were going out with paper-based systems. It was slow. And you saw in the video, it was about speed. They wanted speed because speed gives them competitiveness. It helps their customers move faster, and it helps them sell more Coke. And what they did is they partnered with Salesforce.com because they needed a customer success platform. They needed the power of Lightning, the power to build those mobile applications lightning fast so that they could get rid of those paper-based systems and build some applications to solve those real-world business problems and solve them with the customer on site, not back at HQ where you saw in the video. You don't want to make your decisions back. That's the worst place to make your decisions. And how are you going to make your decisions when you are with the customer, with mobile? So let's take a look at what Coke has built. So this is Salesforce1 mobile running on the phone. You may not recognize it because Coke has used the branding of Salesforce1 mobile to make it their own. They have that Coke Red, the beautiful Coke bottle, Coke Red at the top. Let's take a look at the applications that they use in our mobile application. Of course, they're using the Today application. They're using the feeds. There's some new apps in there. There's a task app that's coming for you, a notes application. You're going to love that. Leads, contacts. But they've also built some mobile applications, their own mobile applications. They've built 2 applications I want to show you. One for those sales reps, and another for their distribution managers. Let's go take a look at the application they built for their sales reps. But I would like to see it on the tablet, because as I said, this application is going to also run on the tablet. So here's that same experience, taking advantage of the tablet experience, same application, and now we're launching it. Now let's talk about this application for a second. They used Lightning to build this application, and the intent of this application is for the sales rep to go out to the retailer and work with the retailer to figure out how can that retailer sell more Coke. And in this example, there just happens to be a retailer very close to here, and later, if you would like to check them out, they're in Moscone West, named West Lane Cafe. And West Lane Cafe, let's go and look at it. Coca-Cola has a secret formula for their drinks. We all know that, right? They also have a secret formula for driving volume sales, and it's called the Red Score. And we're going to look at that in more detail in a second. But you can see over the history at West Lane Cafe, there's the volume of Coke that they've delivered, that they've sold. So now let's go in and let's go check out West Lane Cafe over in Moscone West. Hey, Lisa, how you doing over there?
Hi, I'm great, thanks.
You're missing a great keynote.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh.
And there is Chris. Chris works for Coke. You can tell by that beautiful hat that he's wearing. Now, Chris, you're using this Salesforce Manager application, right?
Whoa, first of all, Lightning Man, I love that outfit.
Thank you, thank you. It was custom made.
Yeah, and I have this incredible app from Coca-Cola where I can quickly update the Red Score right here on site with the customer.
Incredible. And Chris, it looks like you don't even need to read any instructions because it's very visual. Let's take a look at the application running live here. So here's the application running, and we're going to go and survey the store. We're going to see how much Coke is in that display kiosk. We're going to take a look at the menu, because menu placement of Coke is very important to Coke. That drives more Coke sales. And also that cooler behind the counter, what kind of Coke products are in that small cooler, because the cooler placement and volume of the cooler will drive more sales. Now we've put all that data in, and that's rolled up a score. And we didn't have to wait for paper-based systems to go all the way back to headquarters and put it into a computer at headquarters, run that Red Score. We can do it right here. So Chris, what is this Red Score telling you?
So this is actually a pretty good score, but you know what? I think we could actually do a little bit better. You'll see on the outer ring that the cooler score is a little low. Let's see if we can fix that.
All right, let's do that right now, because this is about speed. So let's do some side-by-side work with Lisa with this application. So Lisa, what kind of cooler do you want? Okay, so she's going to select. Great choice, Lisa. Now Lisa selected the cooler, but we want her to actually tell us where to place it in the cafe. Instead of writing it down with a description that could make a mistake on, we're going to use a virtual reality component to actually place that cooler. This is really cool. Inside the cafe. So let's place it. All right, Lisa, let's not hit Lisa with that cooler. That would hurt. Okay, Lisa, is that right? Is that the right cooler, right place? Okay,
Yeah, it looks about right.
Awesome. So we took a picture of it. That picture is sent up to the cloud, so when we deliver it, we know exactly where to put it. We don't have to ask Lisa again. She's already told us. Let's fill it with some Coke products. I would fill it all with what I call Red Coke or Coke Classic, but that's okay. We can put some other products because Lisa knows what drives sales there, and also that Red Score is helping her. She's selected the products that she wants. That's great. And now, Lisa, let's just review the order with you. All right, so we reviewed the order, and we sent that order up to the cloud, okay? And that order has been fulfilled. Now, Chris has had an awesome visit with Lisa, and he's gone on his day, and he's using Salesforce1 mobile, and he knows what's happening tomorrow, he knows his tasks, but he's also plugged into the social network, the Chatter social network. He's plugged into all his fellow employees, because for speed, we need to be connected. And what he sees there is that cooler has already been delivered. That is speed, that is success, that's a customer success platform. Let's go back to the cafe and see if Lisa's happy. Hey there, Lisa.
Hi.
How about that cooler? That was pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, I love it. My customers all love it. They love all the variety now. And check this out. They even delivered me special edition Dreamforce Cokes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. How do I get one of those?
You just have to come down to Moscone West.
Oh, okay. Well,
Come
I'm a
visit my
little
cafe.
tied up right now. I'm a little tied up right now, but maybe I'll come later, and all these people in the audience, can they come get a Coke from you later?
Yeah, they should definitely come by and visit my cafe.
All right, awesome. You want to say a big hello to Dreamforce?
Hi, Dreamforce.
All right, thank you, Lisa. Let's hear it for Lisa. Thank you. All right, so that was a great example of an application. Now, when that order was saved, when Lisa confirmed it and said, yeah, that's exactly what I want, the reason it happened so quickly is because that order went up to the cloud. Our platform had automatically created an order application for them. Let's take a look at that order application. So here it is, and you can see there's that West Lane Cafe order. It's already been delivered, pretty amazing speed, amazing customer success. That's the platform. But you know what? I sent a little message. You didn't see me do this, but I sent a little message saying, I would like to get one of those custom Coke bottles right now, because I'm about speed, I'm impatient, I want success now, I want a Coke and a smile, so I'm going to get my Coke. So I'm going to go into this order application, I'm going to look at the Coke, there's those customized Coke bottles, and so I don't get in trouble, Mark, you can get a Coke, and Ulrich, the CEO of Coke in Germany, we're going to also give you a Coke. And that's great. But this application, you know, I don't have a lot of confidence yet that these Coke bottles are going to get delivered because there's no delivery details in this application. So you know what I want to do? This is going to be really cool. Right here at Dreamforce, right now, I want to build an application with all of you on stage and actually use that application to get these Coke bottles delivered. What do you say? All right, let's do it. OK, let's go in now. And now, for the first time ever, you're seeing the Lightning Builder. The Lightning Builder is the visual tool for building Salesforce1 applications. And these applications running the Salesforce1 mobile app. And here it is. And the first thing you have to do is, what kind of application do you want to build? So we're going to select the type of application. We have templates for how it's going to look. You can create your own templates. We're going to give it a name, and we're going to save it. And wow, look at that beautiful application. It's a blank screen. That's not so great. So what are we going to do? Are we going to write some code? We could write some code, but if you look on the left-hand side there's something really special. When I was talking about Salesforce1 Mobile, the application and the platform underneath it, you can see it right there. Those are all of the components that my team has built to give you Salesforce1 Mobile. We're giving to you to build your own applications. Buttons, calendars, lists, rich text editors, that Today application, or now it's a component for you to use. And we're going to keep coming out with new components all the time, giving you more and more power in this platform. And if you're not happy with the ones that we've built for you, we're giving you that framework. Here's some components that Coke has used the framework to build, some of these custom components. But even better, you know the App Exchange for applications, right? Where you can go up to App Exchange, pull an application, install it in your use of Salesforce, and bam, you've got a new capability. This pavilion here has full of partners who are doing that. But imagine all of those partners building components as well to plug components into your application. Imagine if I just pulled a DocuSign component from that palette, and bam, I've got signature capture in my application without writing a single line of code. That's pretty cool. So let's go build this application. We have some orders, so let's put a list in there. That list that we had in that pre-built application, I wasn't happy with it, so we're going to have it be a little bit more visual. When I look at an order, I want a lot of details on it, and so we had a special component for that. We can place that application inside of Salesforce1 Mobile. We're going to place it high in that left-hand nav, because I want to be able to get to it quickly. And then we also are going to look at, well, if I click on an order, what do I see? What do I see when I click on it? So I see, obviously, the details, but I also see, because what I wanted before that I didn't have, is I want to know how this thing is going to be shipped. Because I want my Coke bottles here today. So we added some shipping options there. You're going to see those in just a second. You can read that. It's pretty cool. So let's save that application, and what's going to happen now? When we save the application, are we going to put it up for review on one of the stores and wait for it to get published so that our employees can then download it and start using it? No. The minute we save it, every employee that has the Salesforce1 mobile application gets that application that we just built immediately and can immediately use our customer success platform. That's pretty cool. So here's the application running. But you know what? I want to show you guys the tablet interface, because I'm so excited to be able to take advantage of more real estate. And I don't want to see a phone on a tablet. I want to see a tablet application. So of course, the Lightning Builder understands that. It understands the form factors. So on the tablet, you can see that there's some extra space. And so let's fill that extra space with a map. I know exactly where this is coming, so I don't actually need the map. But let's put it there for fun, because I want to be able to, to make it work. So now we have the tablet application. What do you say? Let's run this application. Let's see if this is going to work. What do you guys say? All right, let's do it. All right, we're running the application. We've got our shipping options. We've got 3 options here. Should we drive a truck here right now into Moscone? Do you think it's going to happen? I don't think it's going to happen. If you guys have looked at the traffic out there, there's no way it's going to make it here. Although we did get a boat in here, believe it or not. We're probably not going to fly a big airplane in here and have it land in Moscone, although I'm sure Mark will figure that out one year in the future, somehow to land an airplane here, but not this year. What we can do is we could fly a drone. You guys want to have some Coke delivered by drone today? All right. Well, hang on. I don't know if there's any drone distribution centers near here. Let's check. Let's click on drone there. Oh, there's a drone distribution center right nearby. Looks like South San Francisco. There's a warehouse. All right, let's click on that, and let's confirm that order, and let's deliver some Coke here to Dreamforce right now. Smile, my friend. Yeah, thank you. Mark, where'd you go? Well, I'll leave him. Oh, there he is. Did you take my lightning bolt? Mark, here you go. Have a Coke and a smile. Enjoy the show.
Parker, thank you very much. Please thank Parker Harris. Woo! Woo! Ulrich has come all the way from Berlin. Ulrich, stand up, would you? It's awesome. And please thank Ulrich. Great to have you, Ulrich. And Ulrich, thank you for inspiring us around this product and everything you're doing at Coca-Cola Germany and with mobile. Can you give us your vision for where is this going? Obviously, you have an amazing company, but you're growing faster than ever, and you're doing it through an incredible new philosophy. Can you share that with everybody here?
First of all, we have a lot of our associates back home, of the 9,000 associates. They're looking in at the moment, and it's midnight. So I just want to thank them. They're absolutely awesome. Thank you to all the guys back in the
Thank you to everyone at Coca-Cola Germany.
That's it. And then thank you to the guys here for doing what they are there. As they want to be called, they're insanely great. So it's a wonderful team. We basically said, customer service, it's all about being fast, as you heard. And it's all about connecting everything together. So in our company, we need to be able for everybody to see everything at the same time. And when they do that, every single impact that we have on the customer, every single connection we have with the customer becomes a wow moment. And you can amplify that relation as we go and work more and more with the customer. So every point of contact is a way to wow the customer and solidify and improve our relation with them. So we believe it's going into a totally connected solution, and there, Salesforce, Mark, you and your team has just been absolutely fantastic. So,
well, thank you, Ulrich. When I visit Coca-Cola, and I visited Coca-Cola all over the world, of course, Atlanta and the headquarters, and with you in Berlin and other places. Of course, you have that legacy SAP ERP system, so it's out there. But you have created kind of an innovation platform, and you're going faster by building on Salesforce1. How did you make that decision?
Well, first of all, I had some really good people. That was the first and probably the best decision. But using SAP as a back office and then having Salesforce platform on the front office was quite simple. We travel around the world, as you saw. We came to you, and it was only in February that we were here with our team, and look at what has been delivered in such a really short period of time. So it's been fantastic, Mark.
Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to everyone at Coca-Cola Germany. Thanks for coming to Dreamforce.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Thurston. I mean, this is amazing. Just terrific.